Really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he fouls this one off. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Ready now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 1 for 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Hernandez, the former Philly, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 2-0.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice A-big.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Luplow will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reyes makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Davis going back at the track. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Set to get his day started, Jordan Luplow. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fouled off. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Set to get his day started, Sandy Leon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. A reminder that we'll have Cleveland Indians baseball for you all season long on the show as you get a look right there at the Tribe's upcoming schedule over the next 7 days. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. One out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Indians go at the plate. Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So stepping in, Marcus Semien flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
No balls and a strike to count.
1 strike.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter.
So now it's Mark Canha. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1.
That's the ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Line drive to center field. Allen is there, and he has it for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here
comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to...
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 to count.
1-1.
Hit hard to short. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. A's go quietly there. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24. Domingo.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Too low, 1-0.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now back, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called a ball. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but they hold a 1. So digging in now, Austin Allen. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Hunter Wood is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 44, Hunter.
Marcus Semien will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Marcus Semien goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Matt Olson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
A ballman, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. The 2-2.
Count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Now batting.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that missed.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Friend Reyes will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pitch is high. The throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. The 1-0 home. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Now pitching for
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. 3 runs already home here. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Wendelken has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Canha, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Mark Canha.
First delivery to him on the way.
One. 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The left fielder,
striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there at the knees, strike one. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Allen is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Mike Fiers will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 50, Mike.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Greg Allen. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Greg Allen.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-0. Misses ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Davis is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, pitch from both sides of the plate with.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Allen. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Emmanuel Clase has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Down, ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Allen patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Hernandez at second. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Lifted in the air to center. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
So now Carlos Santana 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reyes. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Jose Ramirez would be next. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Again, a 1-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Mark Canha. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player. Man, it's almost...
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Cleveland wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hunter Wood claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his 13th.